We're here up in Mequon, Wisconsin. I hope I'm saying that right. Mequon, Wisconsin. I bought a storage locker that has a vehicle in it. We're 1 minute away, so see you guys when we get there. Oh, we're here, and either I got the combination of the wrong locker or this is the correct one. I love buying cars out of storage lockers. Now I get to see just how bad it is. Ugh. It don't look terrible, actually. Unfortunately, it's not a Ford. I know. I bought a Chevy. Oh, a little bit of rust. I mean, we are in Wisconsin, and it is a long bed. I don't know if these are gonna hold here or not. We'll find out. That's gonna be fun getting on the trailer. Well, it's mine now. It's a 72 Chevy C10. It's got some rust, but it's not terrible. No key. Maybe it's in here somewhere. I don't know if it's got a motor or what. Plates are from 92, I believe. I'm by myself, so this might be a little difficult to get done, but we'll see. It's got a motor in it. Pretty original looking too. Huh. Alright, well, I've seen worse. Let's see if these tires hold air, I guess. May have gotten somewhat lucky. It's got a couple wheels of tires that hold air sitting there. So, maybe put those on the rear if I have to. Got my trusty Milwaukee with a few batteries, so see what it does, I guess. That one held air. Working on this one. Doing something. Well, I can't get any air into the rear tires, but I got the fronts up. I think my next plan of attack is, well, not much room to work with on either side of this thing. So I might try to yank this thing out of here. Before I try to put tires in the back. I do have a floor jack with me. There is a floor jack laying in here. I don't know how good it is, but I do have one with me. And I do have my impact with me, so I might be able to throw some tires in the back of this thing. We'll see. I know you're probably saying, Jim, why don't you just try and get it running and drive it home from here? Well, I couldn't get any help today, and I'm short on time. I literally just have today to do this. And I got my son with me because he's out of school today. It's a Friday. It'd be nice if he came out and helped me, but you know how kids are. Gotta force them to do anything. All right, we'll see how this goes. Oh, got it up. See what size lug nuts these are. It's that one. 13/16. All right, let's see if they come loose, I guess. Remember, it's only flat on the bottom. I got one on. I have this box of lights on the back bumper. Those Impala lights. Oh, that's cool. There's a tire underneath the back. I have to pull that out. So I have a feeling there used to be another vehicle in here, and well, see there's drag marks like they drug something else out of here, and I can only imagine what that other vehicle was, because that's a Chevelle wheel. Yeah, so I'm assuming there was a Chevelle in here with this truck that somebody else already got out of here. That's unfortunate. It's gonna be interesting by myself. Guess I should see if this thing goes into neutral. Well, it does have one very flat tire. All right, I think it's in neutral. It does have one very flat tire. I don't think it's gonna roll that great. But you never know. Anything could happen. Throw a block of wood over here or something just in case. I got one in here somewhere. Ugh. Let's see what it does, I guess.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Oh, good job. Uh-oh. Is that bad? I do not know. Also... Oh, no. The flashlight! The flashlight!
Huh?
The flashlight!
Would it fall?
It almost did.
Alright. No.
Oh, no. Oh. Okay. It's rolling.
Tell me when it's on the block.
Okay. Now.
It's on the block?
Yeah.
Right.
It's rolling, by the way. It's not dragging.
Okay. My cameraman was cold. He's not dressed for this weather. Tell him and tell him and tell him. They don't listen. But it seems like all four wheels and tires are rolling, so that's good. A little bit further. A little bit further. Well, there she is. Honestly, don't look too bad. Got some rust in the rockers, but other than that, don't look like a bad truck. I mean, I am a Ford guy, but I do like original pickup trucks. And how's it say? Got disc brakes on it. That's cool. Might have to try and do a revival on this one, because it may actually be worth doing so. All four wheels and tires roll. I gotta swap over this one on the back, so I gotta swap this one over. It was rolling though, so there's that. Also, it was just a tire that was rolling, but I think the wheel was rolling. Got all kinds of goodies inside it that we're gonna have to look through. All right, well, let me get my floor jack, get this other wheel and tire on it, get it loaded, and get the heck out of here. Look at that, that's awesome. See the whole outline of the truck in the ground there. Shame about what could have been in this locker. Oh well, happens. There's a mouse. Mouse just ran out from under the truck. Where'd he go? There, mousey, mousey, mousey. Here, mousey, mousey, mousey. A mouse ran out from inside the truck. I don't know where he went. That was funny. Throwing some air in that tire, and then I'll probably put some more on the rest of them, and get my trailer hooked back up, get the rest of this mess cleaned up, get this thing loaded up and out of here and get some lunch. Not a bad looking truck. I didn't tell you what I paid for it yet, but there's still one more part of it. I gotta go see him up front after I get loaded up. Had to get the sawzall out, cut down these signposts. That's what they are. Well, there you have it. Got me a 1972 Chevy Custom Deluxe 10 two-wheel drive. Honestly, don't look terrible. The body is actually amazingly solid for a Wisconsin truck. A little bit of rust starting at the bottom of the fender, and the rocker is rusted out. That door's locked. On the bed, I don't see any rust on the bed. Pick that up. A little tiny bit on the tailgate. Again, same thing with this side. Actually, that fender's in better shape than on the other side. And honestly, it don't look like a bad truck. If this was a 72 Ford, I'd be thrilled right now. Got all kinds of fun stuff to look through when we get back. Cool. Well, I gotta stop in the office because they want me to. Oh, look at those door panels. Those are cool. I like that. Let's see what they have for me in the office, I guess. Apparently I gotta go down the street. That's where the office is. By the U-Haul place. They said I couldn't get a hold of them because the lines are down. I see that now. The trucks are out here working on the lines. Couldn't get that Logota title. They gave me paperwork to apply for a title in Wisconsin. I don't know how good it is in Illinois, but I got a buddy in Indiana that I can go through him if need be, or through my other guy in Maine. So, not a bad truck. We're gonna get on the road and get home. Find something to eat, I guess, in the way, maybe. Who knows? We'll see you guys in a bit. So I don't know what's all in the back of this truck, and when I was jacking it up to put the tires on the back, the wheels and tires, it took a lot more effort to raise up the right rear versus the left rear. And the way this trailer is behaving, it's acting like there's a lot of tail weight in this thing. So be interesting to see what's in there when we get it back. But for now, I'm gonna have to take a little easy on the way home. So there's nothing else I can do about it right now, unfortunately. Well, back at the warehouse, we're gonna clean this thing out and see just what's inside of this lovely truck. I got this door open too, by the way. Ooh, fire hat. Oh, hard hat, never mind. That was a fire hat. I went back to this storage locker I've been working on today. Found these sweet hubcaps too. Those things are awesome. That's about it. Some R12 and some starting fluid, some wiper blades, some scrap, a bunch of garbage. But yeah, I'll start emptying this thing out, see what the heck is in here. If we find anything worthwhile. This thing fell out when I pulled this carpet padding out. Got us a rifle rack for the back window. That's part of one at least. Yeah, where's the rest of it?
Who's?
L. Williams.
Pretty old. 3/8.
Nothing too crazy so far. Oh, this piece of trim I think goes on the truck somewhere. The seat belts, I assume, are for this truck. Got a stereo reverb, dealer license plate thing, some 1040 Dextron Mercon, and we did find the other half of the rifle rack too, so that can go back in here.
Find a center cap.
Oh, that's cool. Superior center cap.
Oh, it's a little bag.
Guess I should hop up in here and look in the glove box. Oh, a small collection of goods. Flaring rose. I think it's a hose end. It's kind of cool. I think it's a horn button. I think. For GMC. Bicycle reflector. I think that goes in here somewhere. That's a gas door guard for an old 50s Chevy.
Wait, what is this going on here?
I don't know. I haven't looked into that yet.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What's going on, Matthew?
Matthew. Alright, what's in the glove box? Whoa! Hey there. Who knows? Maybe there's a title in here. Find some keys?
Yeah.
Keys would be nice.
Master lock keys.
Maybe the keys are in the glove box.
Maybe underneath the. No.
We got a new vehicle odometer mileage statement for a Camaro, 2-door, 1979. Apparently he bought a Camaro new in 1979. So I think that's what all this paperwork's for. Yeah, new car, new car. Sold one 1979 Camaro for a total amount of $1,000. Leland Williams. So I guess he sold it at some point.
Dang, Leland.
Alright. Well, keep looking in here, I guess. Got the owner's manual. 1972. Some hardware wrapped in a napkin. And a severed human finger. No, I wish. I wish.
You wish it was a human finger?
That'd be hilarious. Let's go up there. Got some Mr. Whitewall. Ooh, look at that. Who knows what this is? Goes up here. Keeps your wing windows locked. I had to evict a bee that came to attack me. Ooh, mirror. Don't break. Oh, it broke. I got bad luck. Another 1971 owner's manual. This guy must have had a few of these trucks. Another magnet. Garbage. That's kind of a nice mirror. Keep that one. Garbage. Oh man, a Ford emblem. What's that doing in here? It was meant to be. Alright. I'm gonna pick all that up. Shove all this back in the glove box. Almost forgot. Found this thing in there. It is so cool. Pontiac, I think. Alright, well, that's good enough for now. Alright. Now, we tackle the back. I wonder if this tailgate opens.
Will be an avalanche though? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh. It opens.
Without a crutch. I mean, without a hitch.
Without a crutch. Bunch of nails. Alright, let's tackle this, I guess. Just in time for Halloween. We found a vintage Halloween costume. Spooky. Found this found a lunchbox. Campus Queen. Alright, I could be the Campus Queen. Anything good in here? Get to the compass. Spark plugs and shit. What else? Oh, look at that Schutz cooler. On the other half of the rifle rack. Found this speaker that actually might be worth about $100. And some silverware. Some of it might actually be silver. Battery charger.
These are chopped.
Oh yeah. Henry it is. Got my heater for the winter. It's pretty sweet. What's it say in the box? MF Kunz. MF Kunz.
Where's the
Kunz? Where's Kunz? MF Kunz? Yeah, right. MF Kunz.
tons?
Neil just uncovered a box of goodies.
Santa Fe Speedway. Cool.
Dude!
That's awesome. That's even cooler than the badges. To us, I don't know.
That's awesome.
To us.
This is cooler than the truck even. So Santa Fe Speedway was a dirt track that we grew up going to as kids. It was out by us. It was not in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It was in Willow Springs, Illinois. That is awesome.
Yeah, my Uncle Ken did a demo derby a lot. He won a couple times.
Yeah, so I'm actually more excited about this than anything else at this point.
This is a pen.
And it's just a pen. Oh, that is crazy. SS396 goes along with that Chevelle wheel behind the dumpster. The SS396 badge. There's some door panels in there. Now Bowman milk jug, yard lug nuts, and a Chevelle. I don't know, is that a horn button? I'm not sure. Oh, hey there. How's it going?
It's a sawed off axe here,
Yeah,
I guess.
for high speed. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah. Who else knows what these are? Do they go on a Camaro or a Chevelle? I don't know that part, but they're for the hood of, I think they go on a Chevelle SS. Possibly Camaro, I'm not sure. Well, I'll keep digging, otherwise this video is going to be hours long. Well, a few cool things in this cooler. License plate frame. Oldsmobile center cap. Lenses. This thing's pretty cool. And this may actually be beneficial to getting the truck going. Possibly. Almost done with this. Neil tore this seat cover open and ran away. And I walked up to it and almost passed out.
Is it the seat cover or is it what's in the bucket?
I don't know.
Because it was on top of the bucket.
I don't care what's in the seat cover, I'm throwing it out. Walking the seat cover over there.
Okay.
Oh, still bad? Maybe it was both.
Not as bad, but
Oh, that's not nearly as bad. It's mostly a seat cover. I don't know what was in there, but it smelled bad. Whew. Stump it out in there. on top so we can pull anything out that might be in there. Oh, that smells terrible. Yeah, it's dead. That's dead and smell. Yeah, let's just leave that in there. He's not faking it, he's almost throwing up. We can do our clothes now. Fun thing of paperwork, and that's a vehicle title. For 1975 Dodge MRB Coupe. Oh. Well, I'll keep looking though. Title number 2. 1968 Chevy station wagon. Alright, come on, 72 Chevy truck. Feel like I'm being effed with now. 74 Fiat. 73 Pontiac 2-door.
Oh.
Wait, is it 2 or 1? Henry? Where's Henry? Well, 4 titles so far. Nothing for a truck. So I'll give a more thorough check-in later on when I have more time. Just crushed my finger on this thing. It's a Lucker, 8-ton Lucker. That's for picking up sheets of steel. Actually, that's not cheap. Still going. These would have went great on those Buick wheels I just sold. Anything? Nothing crazy. 454. It's a Cronco Porterator. Bazinga. Good old Cronco. What the heck is that?
Handrail?
Handrail, yeah, maybe. Alright, who knows what this thing is? Come on. We watched cartoons when we were kids. That's a wolf whistle. Hey look, it's empty. Pretty good shape in there too. Hey look, found the original mirrors off this thing. Right back there. Pretty cool. Some bamboo wax. Some more paperwork to look through. Maybe there's a title in there. All kinds of goodies. Emblems and trim, and I think those are square body door panels, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, we found all kinds of cool stuff. That thing that almost took my finger off. Got some sweet tips. Alright. Get this shit cleaned up, I guess. What else is over there? A Buick wheel to go with the ones I just sold. A cool cooler. Hubcaps, square body gauge bezel. Oh, look. Got some old Fiesta spinner hubcaps were in there. All kinds of cool stuff. Got that red light. A fun truck to go through. Now we gotta clean all this mess up. Oh my god, the back of the truck's sitting like 6 inches higher now. That is crazy. That is sitting way higher. I had a lot of weight back there. Made this Chevy sit a little lower. Just a little. We can handle it though. Got an Olds wheel. Only one. Alright, we gotta get this mess cleaned up. Oh, got this thing over here off the trailer. That one on the trailer is I can't have too many vehicles out here, or otherwise I get in trouble. But next time you see this, we'll give it a bath and dive a little deeper into it. See if we can maybe get this one running, because I think it deserves it. I already made contact with my title guy. He's working on getting me a title for it, so it will be for sale, but it'll be for sale with a title and possibly running. We'll see. Well, see you guys in a few seconds, and it'll probably be a couple days for me. Hey, green. It's purple. Cleaner is cleaner, right? Nothing. All right, it's gonna take a while. Why not? Under the hood too. Got my vintage engine degreaser I got out of that locker. Look like silly string. Don't worry, I won't get any down the carb. Let's see how 40-year-old engine degreaser works, huh? Oh, that's a little better. I know it's not a Ford, but it is a nice old truck and it just deserves a little bit of attention. I mean, it's not a night and day difference, but how the heck did I miss all this? I don't understand. It's all wet on there, I think. Yeah, that's all wet. But it looks better. Kind of went a little crazy on this side because it had like a light, like spray paint repaint on this top bedside, or the whole bedside pretty much, and I got most of it off. It was coming off pretty easy with the pressure washer, and it's got the original paint underneath, so you can see where he like touched it up in a couple spots. You can tell that was just surface rust that he sanded down, basically preventative maintenance, which is awesome on his part. Got most of it off the seal. I mean, it's not going to look perfect, but at least it's a little cleaner. It's different. Is that what they say? At least it's different now. Under hood, I unfortunately wasn't able to save the sticker on the air cleaner or core support. They both immediately flew off. I tried to go around them, and they just, as soon as that water caught them, they just went bloop. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, well, a little bit cleaner underneath here to work on. And by the way, I think this truck is free or close to it at this point, between some of the stuff I sold that I found in the back of it and stuff that I will sell. This is, all intents and purposes, this is a free truck at this point, so yay me. So now do I spend the 200 and something odd dollars on a new fuel tank on this free vehicle? Man, I don't know, that's more than I paid for it. Yeah, I think so. I think it's gonna need a new gas tank. I tried to look inside that thing. It's not so nice. All right, well, I gotta get cleaned up and get to my son's Halloween parade at his school. I promised him I'd be there, so see you guys in a few days. Well, for me it'd be a few days, for you guys a few seconds, so we'll see you soon. Well, not quite ready yet to tackle this thing. Still have that thing in front of it right now. As soon as that thing's done, we'll tackle this thing, but I can't have it out here with this tire that keeps going flat. I need to do something about that because the landlord's not going to like that. I mean, I kind of get away with parking things out here sometimes, but they don't like flat tires. And luckily, well, if you saw my last storage locker video I posted, I ended up with a bunch of wheels and tires. And you know what? Would you believe it? The storage auction gods have provided, because they had 2 5-on-5 C10 wheels with good tires. They hold there. Couldn't believe it. I mean, they're old, but they're in really good shape, and I think they'll work out perfect for rolling this thing around for now. So I'm gonna throw those on there. I'm out of breath. I did not want to come off. Oh, at least we can get a good look at these disc brakes. Yeah, you can tell where the pads are sitting, because it doesn't want to roll past that point. Oh god, here we go. Yep, see? If I should hit that with a wire brush while I'm at it. Probably a good idea. Ain't perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better than it was. So there's that. Check out them spiral shocks, those are cool. And repeat. I don't know you. I guess I should have cleaned off that hub while I was at it. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Oh yeah, that's right. I slept in. That's why I'm so tired. All right, hopefully that one stays up a little longer than the other one. I don't hear anything leaking. Just leads me to my next question. What should I do for wheels on this thing when it gets to that point? Steelies all the way around? Which I do have 4 of. Or should I find a couple more of these? Honestly, these don't look bad on here, but Steelies would probably be the more cost-effective solution, since I already have some. I'd probably just have to scrounge up a couple more tires and some caps. See, the correct dog dish caps for this truck are like $600 a set now, so I don't think that's going to happen. I do have a set of the square body ones, so maybe those will work. Or maybe I could find a set of the full 15-inch ones, who knows. For now, just having 4 wheels and tires that don't go flat works well enough for me. So, alright, we'll get back to this one soon, I promise. And before we get into doing any actual kind of work on this truck to see if it will even run or drive or any of the above, let's talk about this toolbox. I want to give it to one of you, absolutely free. All I ask in return is that you subscribe, like, and share my videos, and drop a comment in this video saying that you want this Montezuma. You say, I can use that Montezuma, I want that Montezuma, but make sure you have Montezuma in whatever you say. It's M-O-N-T-E-Z-U-M-A, Montezuma. And I will pick one of the comments, completely random, use one of those random comment generator things, and I will send you this box completely out of my pocket, as I will pay for shipping to you as long as you are within the United States. Unfortunately, shipping out of the country is going to get rather costly right now. I would strongly prefer that whoever wins it is in the United States, since this is coming out of my pocket. These are pretty cool boxes. This is the 18 by 12 variety. It's got a little drawer in it. It's got a spot for like an impact driver or cordless impact, all your basic tools. This is a perfect box to throw in the trunk of your car if you're going on a revival or something. This is absolutely perfect for that. Tools are not included, of course, just a box. These right now are selling for right around 300 bucks in the stores. Again, this is completely out of my pocket. Saying thank you to everybody for watching and subscribing. I know it's been a slow journey here, but I'm working on things. I really am. I just don't have the free time like some people do. Not, you know, pointing any fingers, or that's entirely, you know, me. It's just I'm building this channel in my spare time, basically. I need to make money first and foremost, so that's all there is to it. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting, good and bad. Every little bit helps. If you want this toolbox, just leave a comment, say something about the Montezuma, and it could be yours, free of charge. If somebody sends you a message asking for money, it's not me. I don't want any money from you. I just want you to keep watching my videos and subscribing and all that fun stuff. So the last one I gave away was, I think, about $100 box. This one's about a $300 box, and I'd love to get to 10,000 subscribers. If that actually happens, I'll give away a really nice box. So thanks again, and we'll see you guys soon. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yes. Yeah, let's get this thing finished up and get it going. Well, try to get it going, I guess. I don't know if it's gonna get going. Oh, look. Hey, look at that. A Chevy engine with more than 100,000 miles on it. Weird, it's missing paint. It's got grime all over the front of it. Huh. Almost as if that Corvette actually did have 1,100 actual miles. Weird. Huh. I mean, if you want to see what an engine looks like that has over 100,000 miles on it, and is a small block Chevy of the same era, here you go. Perfect example. Night and day difference, huh? Okay, I said I'd drop it. I'll drop it. It's done. Back to this thing. It's been a little bit since I picked this up. I actually just got title back for it, so I've got a good title for it. So if I get this going, I can sell it. So there's that. Where do we leave off on this? Well, we left off on pretty much washing it. That's as far as I got with it last. But padlock. Just looking this thing over for a minute. Never really investigated it, see if it'll run. I think we put a breaker bar on it and it turned over, at least. The first order of business is the fact that I did not get keys with it. Well, at least I didn't find keys with it. What's this? I never... Is this open? Is that a thing? I didn't know that opened. Are there keys in there? No, no keys. Alright, that would have been sweet. I had no idea that opened. Is that a starter button? What's that? Oh, that's just a lighter element, right? Yeah, that's just a lighter element. I thought maybe it's some sort of starter button. Alright. Let's figure this one out, shall we? Oh, sorry about that. I had to figure out what I did with key. ignition cylinder from Napa with the keys. Should be pretty easy and straightforward, I think. I just got to get the old one out, right? How hard can it be? First order of business actually is I gotta slide the seat back because my fat ass ain't gonna fit behind that wheel with it moved all the way forward. Oh, here we go. That's better. That's better. All right, make some room in here. It would be nice if I found the keys with this thing, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. See, I originally started this segment thinking that this was a brand new video, and I forgot it's not. We're still about halfway through. Actually, it's kind of loose, huh? I should be able to just... There we go, maybe. Is it working? I'm sure there's a special tool for this, but come on, you can do it. Come on. All right, I gotta put you guys down. Something tells me there's more to it than meets the eye. I have a feeling this stainless piece is supposed to come off of here. Yeah, always something. I don't know how I'm going to get that off without the key. We'll look into that. Okay, so apparently it's just like everything else. You cannot remove that bezel unless you remove the lock cylinder. And there are a ton of videos online how to remove the ignition switch. And step one, take your key. I'm like, I don't have a key. Then that's it. Everybody just talks about how to do it with a key. Nobody talks about how to do it without a key. So I'm gonna have to figure this out. See, I should have had that on camera, but I don't. What I did, it's like a screwdriver and pried in this little guy and it popped out. And then the bezel came right out. So that was easy. Took a little work, but got it out of there in a few pieces. Yeah. Switch just slid back in, but I think this bezel only goes back on one way, so that shouldn't be too hard. And I should be able to screw the other one back on, right? Screw back on, right? Wait, what is this? Where's that go? Did that come off there somewhere? Uh-oh. Alright, I got that far. Now I gotta get the lock cylinder in. Hopefully I don't screw that up. Alright, did I do this right? Let's see, accessory. Alright. Now let's hook a jump pack up to this thing and see what it does, huh? Alright, I have a Delco battery here and side post, so how about we just pop that in and see how that goes. Battery should be good. We'll find out, right? Come on, you can go in there. Get in your home. I don't know what that's all about. They had a washer in there, so it wasn't fitting. I don't know why they had it spaced out with a washer, but whatever. Took the washer out and it went right in. All right. Shall we see if this motor does anything? At least turn over, right? I need to get a new tripod or something. This ain't working out. Well, looky there. Turns over no problem. Now I never checked. Well, I did. I checked. I think there's a little bit of gas in the tank, but it's old. It's very, very old gas. Look at that spacer. I can stay there, I guess. Oh, does it have oil? I think we checked the oil, right? Yep, it's got oil. Guess there's one way to figure out if it's got spark. Okay, jump pack it is. Get no moss. No moss, Jim, no moss. I do believe it fired right up. Gotta love electronic ignition. Let's try that one more time. Definitely fired up. I do believe we're gonna have ourselves a runner here. Oh, I'm gonna try one more time and see if it's got oil pressure. I don't know if any of you remember my my LTD that I have. We got this far on it. Actually, the LTD is almost the same color, so premonition. When we got this far on the LTD, we discovered a little issue. It had no oil pressure. Once again. All right, you guys pay attention to this gauge. This one right here. You can tell me. I do believe it's got oil pressure. All right, we're getting somewhere. We're definitely getting somewhere. Next thing we got to do is figure out what's going on with here. I don't know if I feel like putting a tank in it. I might just chance it and put some fuel in it. I don't think I have any here though, unfortunately. So I might have to wait until tomorrow to do that. Well, dome light works. Let's see what else works, I guess. What is it? Oh, we got headlightage. Headlight, marker, headlight, markers. Yeah, I got two headlights. Ones in the bumper work. Those work. Let's see if we can get to the back and look. See if we got tail lights. Oops, got something going on back there. Yep. And yep. All right, cool. Lights work. That all works. What else works? I can't tell if the gauges work or not. I don't know if the turn signals work. Turn signals? I don't hear any turn signals. Radio? Turns on. I don't know about working. Oh, picks up signal. I just don't hear any music. Alright, well, that's a 50-50. Blower motor? How do you... I'm not even sure how to use that. How do you turn the fan on? That's the fan, right? Ooh! Fan works. Wipers? Oh, got wipage. All right. Oh, I didn't check the fuel gauge. Fuel gauge do anything? It's not looking like it. Fuel gauge is not doing anything. All right. Well, at least I know what works and what doesn't work, I guess. Can you guys see in there? Gas looks beautiful, doesn't it? But the inside of the tank doesn't look that terrible. Like I would still use the tank as it sits. Like I'm not too concerned about the condition of the inside of the tank besides getting that old gas out of there. If you can call it gas at this point, it's pretty nasty. Oh, I'm gonna try to get the old gas out of it right now. Got a couple of options. Got this hand pump, which I have used in the past. It should work. I'll find out, right? Sometimes these things go bad because the seals are complete shit in them. So we'll find out. I also have electric pump, which may or may not work. We'll see. We'll try them both. See how goes it. All right. Well, I think that ended up working. Got at least a gallon in there, gallon and a half maybe. Whatever the heck was in there, and it is not pretty. I had to improvise a little bit. I had like a straight piece of line on there, so I can get down there straight. Because what was happening was, I should pull that off. What was happening was, I was putting the hose in, and it was like looping back up and out of the gas. But this worked. This worked much better. I think it's about as good as I'm going to get it. What do you think? At least a gallon in there, gallon and a half maybe. It's up to about here. And I looked a second ago. Oh yeah, it's down. It's way down. All right, that's figured out. What did I tell you? About a gallon and a half, right? That's it's about a gallon and a half. Might know a thing or two after all. And that is it may look like apple cider. I assure you it is not. It is definitely vintage 1992 gasoline. I mean, I've seen worse, so I bet you it'll still light with a lighter. So there's that. I don't know if I'd put it back in a vehicle to use, but maybe I'll find some use for it. And in case you're wondering, it smells absolutely lovely in here right now. I swear, it smells awesome. Yeah. So I was thinking somewhat ahead and purchased the finest fuel sending unit that Summit Racing had to offer. Made in the Taiwan part of the US. And it looks like the right one. Looks like it should work. We'll try it out. I think it'll work. I inhaled way more fumes than I care to admit, but I think it's in there. I don't think it's going anywhere. So there's that. I need some fresh air though. Now I don't know what's going on with this bolt that is coming out of the fuel pump, but definitely has an inlet going in and it's got an outlet going out. So your guess is as good as mine on that one. I don't know if it's supposed to have a return on it or what. We'll just go with it for now. I do have a new fuel pump in case I need it. But isn't there a special way you're supposed to install these Chevy fuel pumps? I think it's similar to that Dodge I did, where it doesn't have like a rod or something it attaches to. Excuse my ignorance. I'm used to small block Fords where you don't need any of that nonsense. Let's go get some gas and see if she wants to stay running, I guess. All right, just got back from the gas station. Got some fuel. Still need to put it in. Let's talk for a minute. Now, this video is probably going to be an hour long at this point, from going to pick this thing up and cleaning it out and getting to this point. And gotta think about where I want to go with this video. Well, I really just want to see if this thing will start and run on its own, possibly move. Basically just see if it makes sense to proceed any further with this truck. If I could verify that the engine's good, if I can verify that the transmission is somewhat good, I could then decide how much more I want to do with it. But for everyone's sake just watching this right now, I at least want to verify those couple of things and see how it goes from there. Now, I like to get things to the point where somebody else can take over, because I really don't have the time that some other people do to devote to these things. And let's be honest, it's a cool truck, but it's just not me. If I can get it to the point where someone can get in it and start it and move it around, then that's ideally where I'd like to be on this one. Because once I start dumping a bunch of time and money into it, I'll be hard pressed to get that time and money back out of it, because honestly, I'd be lucky to make $100 off this video, because I just don't get the views that other people do. But that's where we're going at with this video. That's the goal, at least. So enough talking, let's get back to working. Get some gas in it, and I'm gonna see if this fuel pump is working. Well, I put maybe 4 gallons in there, maybe a little more. See if the fuel gauge is doing fuel gauge things. Hey, look at that, it's doing fuel gauge things. You guys see that? Almost on empty, but it's doing fuel gauge things. So look at that, we fixed one thing. All right, let's put some ketchup in there. I think that's the bowl, right? Oh crap, that's not working out. Is that the vent, or is the other one the vent? No? Okie dokie. I know it is, I just took it off the charger. It's way down, that's weird. I literally just took it off the charger this morning. Let's try the ground. No? Alright, other jump pack it is. Get the larger jump pack on, see if that makes a difference. No? Tell me the starter took a crap. That would suck, because I don't have a starter here. Alright, I beat on the starter with a hammer. Let's see if that helped any. I think it's running on its own. Maybe it wasn't running on its own. It was running. Oh, I forgot that on. spraying fuel everywhere, so fuel pump's definitely leaking. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was actually spraying fuel out of it. It looked like fuel. I don't know what else it would be. Oh yeah, it's it's all wet down there. It's definitely spraying fuel out of it. All right, well, guess I'm replacing the fuel pump. Like, sounds really good. It actually started and idled, which is bizarre. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Just got done with lunch. I'm gonna throw you guys on the charger because the battery's down on the camera. And I'm gonna watch the inevitable Jim's live that he's doing right now while I do this fuel pump. He was texting me. Oh, it's him texting me. Says he's going live in 3 minutes, FYI. All right, man. But he's excited because he just hit 20,000 subscribers on his channel. So congrats, Jim. I'm proud of you. That's awesome. That's a huge accomplishment. Me, I am, at the time of this video, I'm about 90 away from 5,000. So go me. But I had to look up on the internet because I never work on these Chevys. And apparently if I take out, oh, let's see, if I take out that bolt, where's that? Right there, that bolt right there, and replace it with a longer bolt, that will hold the push rod in place while I replace the fuel pump. And this still has an AC fuel pump on it, so it could be the original. I doubt it though, because I think somebody replaced it with the wrong one. That's why they have that line sticking off with the bolt, because apparently there's two different fuel pumps for these, one with fuel return and one without. And I think they tried replacing it with the one with the return, and it should have the one without. So I'm gonna go find a longer bolt and take care of that, I guess. This fuel pump's kicking my butt. Just got done watching Jim's live feed. Congrats again, Jim. But the Chevy is it's pretty aggravating. I put that bolt in there to hold the rod, but I couldn't get the outlet line on the fuel pump off. It would not come loose. I was literally like twisting a line. So I ended up getting it loose up here because I thought, hey, maybe if I do that I can possibly sneak it down. But then I did notice that this is all kinked right here. It's like, it's almost completely flat. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get this out of here. I'm probably gonna have to just cut it, be done with it. Which isn't the worst thing in the world because, like I said, it's kinked up here. So I think even if I replace that with a section of hose, it'd be better than having a hard 90-degree kink like that. Well, I got the line off, and more importantly, I got the fuel pump off. So now I can get this line off. See, it's got the original AC. I don't know if that's the original. It could be a replacement. Probably a replacement because it's got the extra outlet or inlet, whatever you want to call it, for fuel return, which this truck I do not believe was equipped with. But I need to try. Oh, it's leaking everywhere. I need to try and get that line off of there so I can reuse it. Even more importantly, now I got the fuel line off, and I got the fitting freed up. Sprayed some WD on it. Should be fine now. So I ran into a slight issue, which means I might have to leave and go to the store, which means I might not actually get this done today. I really wanted to get this video out tomorrow, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do this now. I bought a new fuel pump on the way out here, and it came with 2 gaskets. Hey, 2 gaskets. Only issue with that is it didn't come with this gasket. It only came with this gasket. Oh, I may have to run out and see if I can find one real quick. Well, I got 2 just in case, because, you know, always good to have an extra around. Even got some more fuel lines since I wasn't sure if I had any left. So it didn't hurt to have some extra. I can't believe what they charged me for this fuel line. It was like 15 bucks for 2 feet of fuel line, or 5/16 and 3/8. It's ridiculous. All right, fuel pump is bolted on. Now I just need to the fuel lines back up. Just remembered I can't forget to take out that bolt that's holding the rod for the fuel pump out. Replace it with the correct size one. That'd be dumb of me if I did that, huh? Well, several hours later, I think I'm back to the point where I can start this thing again. At least I think I have everything hooked up right. Guess we'll find out, right? Check the radiator fluid while I'm at it. It's sitting here. It's got anything in there, I don't know. Do I remember? It is, I see some all the way down there. It is close to bone dry. That's okay, we're not starting this long enough to figure that out. Oh, I forgot to hook the jumper pack up. I don't know if I'm gonna need it though. Oil pressure. Got about a gallon of coolant and a gallon of water in there right now. I'm not seeing any like actual leaks from it actually leaking. It's just what I spilled, I think. Yeah, just what I spilled. Idle came down a bit. It's running. It's not running bad either. I don't know how good that carburetor is. I mean, for sitting since 1992, I think it's running surprisingly well. I haven't tried to put it in gear yet. I'm gonna see what it looks like inside that brake master cylinder. I mean, got something in one of them. Throw some brake fluid in there and see if it holds at all, I guess. Minimal effort that I put into this thing. Ow. There we go. Should we see if this thing goes in gear? I have a feeling it's not going to stop, but we see if it goes into gear, forwards and backwards. The gauge is coming up. Battery looks like it's charging. Temperature's coming up a little bit. Oil pressure's still good. Almost feels like it's got a brake pedal. Nothing. Nothing. It's got no reverse drive. Well, either we found out why it was parked, or it's got no trans fluid in it. Could be one or the other. Oh, it is low. It's not even barely on the stick. And this brings up another subject, you know, a Corvette video I did where everybody says gaskets don't go bad from sitting. I don't know, this thing's been sitting since 1992 and it's low on trans fluid. Had to go somewhere. Put about 2 quarts of ATF in, see where that gets us. See if we get any movement out of it at all now. okay then. Nothing yet? Oh, it's trying. Come on, reverse. We got forward, but no reverse. I was trying, I think, at the end there. Tries to go in forward. Goes right in drive. So it ain't got no reverse. Unless it's still low on fluid. Gonna find out. It is most definitely still low on fluid. How's that for a name? It's the last time you saw Track Auto transmission fluid. Wild, huh? I think it matches the vintage of the vehicle and how long it's been sitting perfectly. At least if it leaks out, I'm not gonna, you know, miss it. So there's that. It does appear that the heater core is leaking, judging by the moisture and the steam coming out of the heater box. But hey, ain't arguing with that right now. All right, let's try again. Seems like it was charging. Starts right up. Oh, there's reverse. Drive. Reverse. Oh my God, the brakes are holding. All right, fine. Let me move my box truck. Talk me into it. Sir, you turn your high beams off, please. All right, maybe I'll go turn that off. Oh. Found this in a storage locker too. Love it. All right, yeah, that's good. Fuzzy dice are good. Windshield's nice and clear. Hold on a second here. Yep, windshield's nice and clean. To park. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Do we have any lights at all? We're moving. It's kind of stopping, I guess. I don't know how fast I want to go on this thing, but it's trying to stop. Oh, dude, we're moving. We had a headlight. Where'd it go? Where'd my headlights go? Oh, there we go. Here's the headlight. Without hitting my truck. We're moving. We died. We're not moving anymore. Well, we are moving, but we died. Someone distracted me. I had a phone call. Moving. I'm gonna hit the building. I'm gonna hit the building. Oh, manual steering. Come on, you can do it. Kind of slowing down. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Definitely need some carburetor work. I mean, the brakes are stopping. Definitely doing something. Manual steering. Well, it starts, it runs, it drives, it stops, it steers. About as much driving as I want to do tonight with a broken windshield and one headlight, questionable carburetor, but I think my goal was met. I got it as far as testing everything out and trying to decide what I want to do from here. I don't know where that came from. Ran better when I first got it running versus now, so I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't know. Sitting since 1992, starts, runs, drives, moves. I think it's an excellent starting point, whether it be for me to do something more with or somebody else. So I was going to stop there last night and basically say that's it, that's the end of the video. And I'm sitting there at home thinking that any kind of sucks. This thing barely well ran enough to pull itself back in here last night, and it really didn't sit well with me, so figured I'd give it at least one more try to make it a little bit better. I do have this carburetor, which is rebuilt and theoretically ready to go. However, the linkage is different. Like the kickdown and the throttle linkage are both different on here, so I don't know if this will actually work or not. I could just rebuild that carburetor. I hate rebuilding carburetors though, but it is what it is. Sorry, I got interrupted by someone that's coming to get something. They couldn't find my unit number. But yeah, I could just as easily rebuild the carburetor, which is what I may do. I'm gonna get this thing off and we'll look at them. We'll look over both of them together and see if it's feasible to just use this one or if I should just throw a rebuild kit in the other one. Obviously, this would save time. That would take more time. And I ordered a carb kit last night at O'Reilly's and picked it up on the way in today. And I promptly got here and realized that I had already bought a carb kit from Rock Auto like, I don't know, a month and a half ago. So now we've got two of them. So we get options, right? Options. All right, let me get this thing off of here. So fun fact, these two bolts weren't even tight. They were like finger loose. I'm not even joking. I'm not making this up. Wish I got it on camera. So here's a good possibility that had a lot to do with why this thing is running so poorly. And also found a lot of really dry and cracked vacuum lines, and oh, we'll see what we can figure out here. Oh, you guys ever seen one of these things before? Found it in that building I'm cleaning out. This thing is awesome. It's a fixture for holding the carburetor and a bench vise for rebuilding it. Isn't that so cool? I love it. And it's adjustable too. These like spread apart. You tighten or loosen this. These spread apart for like any different size carb. It's got the thicker studs on this side and the skinnier ones on the other side. And yeah, I think it's awesome. It's the little things in life. So my time saving idea was obviously to swap on this carburetor. Only issue with that is the linkage is different from this one to that one. Like, it's different enough that it's gonna make a difference. So my other idea was, well, can I make this linkage work? I don't know, can I? Distance from, I don't know, like use this as a reference point. Is this from here to here? Is that the same as like here to here? Is this the same from here to here as this is? Because I think I could swap the ball stud over to this guy. I think that's possible. And I could probably swap this guy over here. I gotta do some measuring and looking that's going to work. It might just be the easiest thing to do. To my knowledge, this is a completely rebuilt carb ready to go. Actually found it in a storage locker, out of all things. Yeah, go figure. Let me look some things over. Oh, I do see this has this guy in the back versus this guy does not. So that's different. So I have to plug that off. Else. Everything else looks. Oh wait, this has this guy up here and this guy doesn't. That's 4 even. Might just be like emissions. All this looks relatively the same. It's got this guy and this guy has it, but it pulled out. Okay, it pulled out of there when I went to pull the vacuum line off. So that's technically the same. I don't know. I think they're close enough that it may actually just work. And I just spilled all the gas everywhere. It's cool. I guess it's fresh gas. Another idea I had was just swap the base plates over from the one to the other. That would give me all the correct linkage. Oh, let me think about this, what I want to do. Back to you guys in a bit here. Oh, I decided that this was the perfect opportunity to learn something new. Namely, how to take apart a quadrijet and hopefully how to put a quadrijet back together. This is all new territory for me. Came apart relatively easily as soon as I figured out what held it together. A little bit dirty inside the bowl. Not terrible. I've seen much worse. That's actually not bad at all. And I'm starting to think most of my issues were with just loose hardware, because there were a few pieces of hardware that were pretty loose on this thing. So I'm just going to give it a good cleaning and throw some new gaskets in it, put it back together, and hope for the best. Well, got everything cleaned up. I think I'm ready to throw it back together. I wouldn't exactly call this a rebuild, more so like a refurbishment. I don't know. What would you call it? Since I'm more so just replacing gaskets and cleaning it up. Maybe it's a rebuild. I don't know. Definitely get that power valve replaced. Get all new gaskets in it. And make sure everything's tightened down this time. I'm sure it'll behave a little bit better, right? So the fun and not so fun part about carburetor rebuild kits is they're usually made to fit a variety of different variations and models. So you will almost always have extra parts left over. The idea is to challenge yourself to have the least amount of parts left over as possible. So let me get at this, I guess. All right, I think I got it back together the correct way. It's cleaner. It's definitely cleaner. It's let's see about getting it back on there, I guess. All right, so as long as I hooked everything up correctly, cross my fingers, we should be good to try and start it again. I'm not going to say we're good to go, because I could have really screwed something up along the way, because, you know, nobody's perfect. Let's squirt some gas down the carb since it's dry and see what happens, I guess. Come on, starter, cooperate. You can stay running? Did I do something right? Is it leaking? Must have done something right. It's still running. That was already down there. Not seeing any leaks. I'm gonna throw the air cleaner back on all the way. gonna let it run for a bit. Maybe I'll go move my box truck again. Well, it's still running about 5 minutes later. Must have done something right. May have gotten somewhere. I'm going to check that transmission fluid again and maybe try to take it for another ride. Still got brakes. There's that. Keep forgetting it's got manual brakes. Shifted. I do smell coolant though. It's not good. Oh, I forgot. Heater core's leaking. Shifting. And shifted again. We're moving. Turn around. Behind me. Manual steering and manual brakes. I don't hate it. For sitting since 1992, I think it's doing pretty good. I didn't even change oil yet. Oh shit. That wasn't good. Throttle stuck. That wasn't good at all. Let's see if it starts back up. No more wide open throttle. Ooh, cast iron stove in the dumpster. Still got some bugs to work out, but I'd say it's pretty good. Ran out of gas. There you have it, sitting since 1992. It's a runner and a driver. Well, as far as I can get to it for now. At least I can get in and move it if I have to. So there's that. I did notice that master cylinder is leaking, so gotta replace that. Heater core is leaking, and throttle sticks. Yeah, throttle sticks. It died on me when I made a turn. I turned around back there and it died on me. I think the fuel just sloshed around on the tank because after I let it sit for a minute, it fired right back up. So there you go. Whether I do something more with it or somebody else does something more with it, at least it's at the point where you can get that figured out. Well, I'm glad I stuck with this. I'm glad I stuck with this one another day. I think the results were worth it. Good running truck. Well, happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas. Some people take it the one way, some people take it the other way. So, I think they all mean the same thing, right? So, I am going to get cleaned up and spend the rest of the day with my son and try and get this video edited and out today. So, it's gonna take me a couple hours, but I think I'll get it figured out. So, thanks again for watching. It was fun. It was fun getting this thing back on the road. But, what does everybody think? Should I actually go through the work of making this thing a reliable driver or just pass it on down the road as it sits? I want to hear your comments below. And again, I really mean it. Thanks for watching. I'm this close to 5,000 subscribers. I can feel it. I can taste it. So, and again, you want that nice little Montezuma toolbox, just drop a comment down below. Hey, I want that Montezuma. I would like to have the Montezuma. You can take that Montezuma and do you know what with it. I don't care. As long as you say Montezuma in the comment, prefer that you are a US resident. Shipping gets kind of expensive. I might be able to scrounge up a few pennies to ship it to Canada. We'll see. So, thanks again. We'll see everybody later.